Fish, you're in gold 1. I'm going to basically go through, see your game mechanics, see what we're working with, and just see why you're in gold and what we can do to help you get out there. All right, bro? Starting off, you know the drill, just a standard 1v1. Now, I have to say, this controller, I'm not quite used to it. I'm on 150 ping. You have the advantage right now. So what I want to see you do is get the advantage, use it there, and try to kill me. So let's start.
Okay.
So right now, I've got you trapped in a little box. Perfect. So the first mistake I've seen is if you come back to me for a second. So when you're trapped in a box like this, right, what you don't want to do is, well, first things first, did you manage to see where I was on the radar? Like, in your head, did you know where I was roughly?
Yeah, roughly. I knew you were somewhere in front of me, kind of in the middle of the map, but I couldn't differentiate from below or above. Yeah,
to be honest, I wanted the map to be not like the arrows, but it's okay. Normally you could see above or below, but it's okay, we'll work with it. So yeah, like you said, you knew I was somewhere middle, right? So I was actually on top there. So what you should have done, in my opinion, is shouldered slightly better. So look where your body is, right? If you think about it, when you shoulder, the whole point of shouldering is to kind of just go through and get information, right? Where this was a little bit more than shouldering. Now, if you want to get into the other piece of cover, I think the best way you do is slide across. But I think what you did was neither. You didn't shoulder or slide across. You kind of just stood out in the open. Would you agree to that?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Right? If you look at your body, you can tell it's not really one of the two. So what we need to do is let's try the same thing again. This time you're in the box. And I just want you to play your life a little bit more. Now, this is not an easy gunfight for you. But what I want to see is I want to test you early on, see what we're working with, and see how you can escape, and then we'll switch roles, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, let's go. Okay. So I've got you a little bit weak. I'm holding that side. Okay, good. So now I will say it's better. Now, one thing you're going to notice is every time we have a little drill, the first time might not go well. The second time it's going to improve. We're going to get to a point where after the third or fourth try, you should be fairly confident. So I feel like that was a lot better than the first try. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the first try you just kind of went, at least this time you got a bit of damage off. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch it, okay? And I'm going to show you what I think you could have done better. So if you go up there for me, please.
Okay.
Now, when I'm in a scenario like this and I find myself trapped, of course we're not using equipment, but if it was a scenario like this, my first thing I would do is probably put a trophy down, okay? Just because you've got me trapped, if you chuck a nade, I'm probably dead. Now, for the 1v1, we're not using trophies. Sorry, we're not using equipment, so it's not an issue. Now, there's a few things I would do. The first thing I would do is I would try to peek you like this. If I see you're looking the other way, I would shoot you like this. I would make you weak. Now, if you come down to me, please, because this all kind of connects together. Do you know how many shots it takes to kill someone with an MCW from, like, we'll say like the chest or like the stomach or whatever?
Like 5, 6, or
Perfect. 7. So it takes 5 shots, okay? So if you're not moving, like 2, 3, 4, so you're basically 1 shot right now. It takes 5 shots to kill you. So the way I always think of gunfights is in percentages. So 1 bullet is actually 20% of someone's health. Now the reason why I say this is because it's quite interesting. When you shoot somebody, you don't realize, you don't think of it as, like right now, if I shot you twice and I challenge you like this, I'm actually challenging Fish at 60% health. That's not the same as 100%, right? You're a lot weaker and more likely to win the gunfight. Now people don't really use that kind of maths to challenge. So my point was, when you're on the head glitch, when you're back there, I'm going to shoot you like this. I'm going to make you weak, and then I'm going to challenge you. Because you have to hit me with 5 shots, and I only have to hit you with 2. Does that make sense?
Right. Yep, it does. Yeah? Totally.
So if you go back up top, and I'm going to show you what I think you could do to kind of manipulate the angle. I'm going to basically try to shoot you once or twice, back away, and my job's going to be get you weak and then challenge. So both times what you did is you kind of challenged me when we both had full health, but I have the advantage. So right here again, you got me weak, you started challenging me, and I have the high advantage. So whenever you're ready, we'll proceed. Are you ready?
Okay, send it.
Perfect. Okay, fairly simple. You can see what I did. Now, on my screen, it actually has a little bit of bullet lag, which you can kind of use to your advantage because of the connection. So because I'm on 150 ping, I really don't want to be standing in the open and challenging you. So all I did is this. I slide cancel, so I camera. So I basically slide cancel around the corner. So I get there a millisecond before you. I get a shot off at you, and I back away. It's as simple as that. Now, the problem you have is if the player from the other side, in this case you, if you're monitoring me as I'm coming out, if you're pre-firing me, it can get a little bit difficult. So the point is, what you want to try to do is try to monitor that and just try to make sure that you're tracking their position, okay?
Gotcha.
So let's, you happy to carry on?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, let's keep going. Whenever you're ready, let's have some more 1v1 gunfights. So like I said, the big thing is kind of positional awareness, trying to get the first shot, and just control the gunfight. Let's keep going.
Okay.
So right now, I see you behind a truck. Gonna make you weak. I've hit you with a few shots. On my head, I'm gonna push you. Hit you again. Again, very similar thing there. Because I made you weak there, there was no real threat from me. We can carry on. So again, I've made you a little bit weak. Looks like you're backing off, so I'm just going to get the height advantage.
Whoa.
Similar.
Where you're at.
Yeah. We'll keep going, then we'll do some drills and stuff. Right now, we're just trying to test your awareness and just work on some gunfights, okay? So again, right now, you can see where I am. So this is like, what are you doing in this scenario? How do you escape here? So good. Now I'm one shot. I'm going to see what you do in this moment. Okay. Interesting. So I think right there was a perfect opportunity for you to push me. So let's stop for a second. So it actually takes 9 seconds. So if you, I'm going to shoot you and I want you to count, right? Just to confirm. So count how many seconds it takes for you to regen.
Yep, 9 on the dot.
9, okay? Perfect. So it takes 9 seconds to fully regen. So when you shot me from here, if you stand right in front of me, so you actually shot me and I was over here. Now in my head, if you're there, you have to play aggressive and kill me because I'm so weak. It takes me 9 seconds. So my job there isn't to challenge you. I'm weak. My job is to survive for 9 seconds. And that's how you can break down the gunfight. All I'm thinking in that moment is, right, Fish has got me weak. How can I survive for 9 seconds? How can I play my life? That's all I'm thinking right there. And that's exactly what I do, okay? So what you need to do is if you get someone weak there, you need to be very, very aggressive. You can't be taking your time. You have to pounce on the opponent, all right, bro?
Copy.
Let's keep going. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to stand here for me.
Okay.
I want you to make me one shot as I go around the corner, and then I want you to just try to just chase me. And what you're going to notice is the good player is going to run around, reposition. He's not going to just stand still. So your job is to chase him as fast as possible, okay?
Okay. So make you weak right now, is that what you said?
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to stand here. I want you to make me weak and then try chasing me, okay? Perfect. Now you can try chasing me. So again, I'm going to back away. It's your job to see what you can do. So you see, I was able to get away there, okay?
Yeah.
So right there, you can see I'm not trying to challenge you because I'm weak. Now let's switch the roles.
Okay.
So why don't you stand here for me, please? Now, oh, sorry, where was I? We'll switch. So you go where I was. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna shoot you with one burst, and then I want you to just try to kill me, run away, whatever you want to do. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah.
So you can see the difference there was clearly the speed. Okay, let's try the same thing, but I'm gonna stand further back. Now I have a question for you. When you made me weak, what gun were you using? This assault rifle or the pistol?
I was using the MCW.
Perfect. So the first thing I'm doing differently is I'm actually using the pistol. Now, why am I using the pistol? Well, for me, the pistol is a lot faster. So what's the point of me chasing you with an assault rifle when I can chase you with a pistol that's going to do the same amount of damage but quicker? Okay? So let's try it with the AR again and we'll see the difference. Whenever you're ready, I want you to just do what you want. Okay, ready? So, very similar, but you almost got away there, right? Like, you basically at the edge. So, could you see the difference? When I hit you with a pistol, I don't think there was a chance you were getting away. But with the AR, you almost got out there, okay? So, that's just a really good example of using the pistol and using the AR. So, whenever you're ready, let's carry on. So, my job now, again, I'm just going to stay on head glitches, play my position, and see if I can kind of bait you out here. So, I see you crossing out the open. Again, make you weak. I'm going to back away. I'm not very confident in this gunfight, so I'm going to back away, reposition. It's all about taking the fight that you're confident in. Going to go through. I'm like, right, where can we go now? I see him pushing me. You're one shot. Again, aggression. This is where I play aggressive, and I chase you. My biggest thing I want you to take away from this is chasing the opponent. Now, let's play for a few more kills, and then we're going to go through some drills and just see your centering and your shot and stuff. So let's go again. So right now I see you out in the open. Good stuff there. So I'm going to watch the kill cam and see any movement or stuff like that we can work on. Okay, not bad in terms of sliding and stuff like that. Again, I think the pistol could be used a little bit more from you, just like that close range, but I'm okay with that. It was good stuff. Let's carry on. And you can see just really how quickly you can die in this game, right? You hit your shots, you can die very, very quickly. Ready to carry on?
Yep.
Perfect. So right now, I've got the high ground, so I'm going to go over, make you weak. Now I'm controlling the gunfight, it's game over for you. Because what I do, I pinch you. So you can actually see it's all about controlling the gunfight. Now what I want to do is just slow down for a second. We've had about 10 minutes of 1v1s, a couple of drills. Now let's go back to the basics, okay? So we're going to go through 2 drills here. The first drill I want you to do is I want to test your actual shot. So I want you to stand on this black line for me, please. Now, I want you to stand here, and I'm going to be on the other side. Now, imagining this is a normal gunfight. All I want you to do is go through and try to kill me. I'm going to run across your screen. When I get to the edge here, I'm allowed to kill you, okay? So when I get to the edge here, I'm allowed to chow you, do what I want to do. Your job is to kill me before I get there. Once I'm there, you can do what you want. You can push me, do whatever you want, okay? Because I'm going to try to kill you there. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, that was attempt number 1. So what we're going to do, again, like I said, the first attempt might not go down too smooth. We're going to work on things, adjust them, and see what we can do better. So knowing I'm going in a straight line here, what do you think the biggest problem there was with your shot? Like, how comes you weren't able to fry me? What do you think it was? So we can work on it.
I feel like knowing that you're going to cross,
yep.
I kind of was pre-moving it.
Okay.
And so I kind of guess off.
Okay. Let's try it one more time, because I want to check something, okay? So whenever you're ready, let's try again. Okay, let's watch the kill cam here. Interesting. So you're doing what I wanted you to do, which was actually the strafe. Now, do you normally do that, or is it just because you know this kind of drill that I like to do?
No, I try to normally do it.
Yeah?
I find myself doing it a good amount of the time, but not every time. Like, sometimes I'll get too focused, and then I'm not doing it.
No, that's absolutely fine. So what I like to say is, imagine you never played the game before, right? You've just picked up a controller, or somebody like in your family that's never, maybe your mom or whoever's just never played the game, they pick up a controller, right? There's no way they're going to be ADSing, sliding around the corners. They're just going to be kind of moving like, do you know what I mean? Like, they'll just kind of not know what's happening. When you start playing the game, very, very basic mechanics become muscle memory. An example, sliding, moving, aiming down, they become muscle memory. Aim assist and strafing are one of those mechanics that you just need to add into your muscle memory, because it's so valuable. Without the strafe, you're essentially not using your aim assist. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. If you can stand here for me, if you can just basically aim in without moving, just aim in for me, simply aim in. I'm going to run across your screen. And what you're going to see is this is how the normal game is without strafing, okay? So how is aim assist for you right now?
Non-existent.
Non-existent? Okay, now all I want you to do is simply strafe left and right. Very, very minimal. Like, don't even move. Just strafe left and right and look straight. Now, tell me the difference.
Yeah, I try to see a lot more.
Yeah? Now, just to show the viewers at home, do you mind showing me as well? So if you do the same thing, just run across my screen. So this is without moving, okay? So I'm not moving my right stick. You basically get 0 aim assist, okay? So nothing happens, nothing happens. Now I'm going to strafe. It literally drags it for you, okay? Perfect. So you see it at home, you see it as well, Fish. So now that you've seen that, right, don't you think you're putting yourself at a disadvantage not using it basically every gunfight? Yeah? So what I want you to do now is just a little recoil control test. Now, I'm sure you know this if you come towards me. If you shoot this blue container, right, I want you to just simply spray the gun without controlling the recoil at all. So, again, this is just a really simple way of testing your recoil. So what you can see is the gun goes up and basically a little bit to the right. Now control your recoil fully for me. So just aim it down a little bit. Now the thing is, everyone knows how to do this. This is really good, okay? But the problem is, I feel like people don't apply it in gunfights.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
It's like one of those things, again, it's like, you know, oh, I've learned it in class. Can I actually use it in a test? It's a very similar thing. I actually recently did this, okay? There was certain gunfights where I actually thought, do I actually control my recoil? And I really just focused on simply moving my right stick down in fights. And it was actually crazy because I realized it was just a muscle memory installed in my head, but I do it naturally without realizing. But people that don't play the game a lot, people that don't do it, they actually don't do that. So I think, it's another muscle memory we're trying to learn, okay? So 2 muscle memories we're trying to learn. Strafing and really just controlling the recoil. So what we're going to do now is we're going to carry on. And this time, I want to see I want to see a bit more in terms of controlling your recoil. And then what we're going to learn next is about natural cover and how you can use it to your advantage, okay? So let's start off with another drill. If you can stand here for me, please. This head glitch is your head glitch. Now, I would say to avoid snaking for this drill. If you want to snake, you can snake. If you stand where I am. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to stand on this head glitch, okay? And I'm going to be coming from the other side. You have all the leverage in the world. I'm going to be coming from here. My job is to kill you. The way I do it, I'm not sure. I can either go right under here. I can go up. I can do what I want. The point is you have the head glitch to work with. And you have to try to kill me, okay? Happy with that? If you want to snake, you can snake. You just have to kill me off the head glitch. Ready? Perfect. So, starting off, I'm going to go through my slide cancel. Good. So that was attempt 1. Like I said, I'm going to be same thing with you, same thing with me. I'm going to try attempt 1, see how it works, and work from it. Now, what did you notice about your shot there? Because that looked very steady. That looked a lot better than the last time we were having the few gunfights. That looked very good. What do you think you changed anything there? Or was it just because you were a head glitch? What do you think was happening there?
I think I definitely talking about it. I think
Yeah.
I definitely was.
Do you think you focused on it a little bit more than you maybe normally would?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you did there was honestly really good. So my first attempt was right. Let me just take the head glitch and see if I can win it. You should probably win it, but maybe I can. And no, you won it. So fair enough. Good stuff. Now this is where I need to adapt and think, right, what can I do differently? So whenever you're ready, we'll start. Ready?
Okay. Yep.
So remember what I said? I made you weak. Go across now that you're weak. So a few things there. First thing, I had a clear plan in my head, okay? There's a difference between having a plan and executing it. In my opinion there, it was done with speed, okay? Speed and efficiency was the key factors there. So what I did, this was my exact goal. If you're standing on this head glitch here, I want to ask you a question. If I ran out in the open without shooting you, what would you have done there? If I just did this?
I probably would have shot you, but
Yeah?
it would have been a little bit later than rather than when you're right there.
So you probably would have shot me, right? Which is the main focus.
Yeah.
The difference is because I shot you twice, so because I made you weak, what did you do instead? Did you crouch or what was your position there?
Yeah, I crashed now. I was trying to figure
Perfect.
out
So the reason why you do that is because I made you weak. Your first thought was protection. It's a natural instinct. Your first thought was not kill off, but no, keep fish alive. How can I stay alive? So what you did was what most people do in that scenario. Instead of going for the kill there, you backed off slightly. Now, this is important. During that time, how long does it take for you to regen? 9 seconds, right? Because you want one shot, we'll say about 5 seconds. Those 5 seconds are where I need to go across. Okay? Very important. So I don't shoot you. I didn't do this. Wait till you regen and then go across, because there's no point. You're back to square one. What I did was I made you weak, got the first shots off, then I went straight away. Now, once I was here, same thing. I go through, and now what I think you could have done is probably use your cover a little bit better. But the reason I think you kind of trolled here, honestly, because I don't think you expected it.
Yeah.
Okay? So the reason I think you don't expect it is because we didn't talk about it. That's where, again, it's about the speed. So we're going to try it again. This time you know what I'm planning to do. I'm going to try the same thing. And now that you know, you've got the knowledge, just see if you can counter it, okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Perfect. That's what I wanted. So, that was not a good play from me, by the way. I wouldn't normally do that. But for the sake of this whole point, I wanted to show you what happens. The difference there was when I went across, because you got me weak, right? You had the health advantage. You were able to watch me. So you basically just saw the difference yourself. Without me telling you, the first time you let me cross because I had the health. The second time you didn't let me cross. As simple as that. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and you can see how you can manipulate opponents, right? And another thing is controlling the gunfight. If I make you weak there like this, if I make you weak, I am in full control. I can push you because I only have to hit you 3 times. But if you make me weak, I simply have to back off and reposition. So whenever you're ready, I want you to go to the top for me, okay? Get that natural high ground, and then I want to start with a gunfight, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pistol only. I'm going to make this really difficult for myself. A pistol only, 150 ping. If you go up top for me, please. Now, you can stand anywhere up there. If you want to stand at the very top, you want to stand at the head glitch, wherever you want to go. The point is, I'm going to be trapped in this corner. So you have all the leverage, you have the head glitch, you have the mini-map. I want you to try and kill me. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Ah, perfect. Let's go. Ready?
I'm gonna hit hard.
So, now let's reverse engineer the problem. Right there. If you was me, if you were standing here with me, come towards me, and I'm going to go to the head glitch, give me 2 things that I could do to make your job harder. If you have a pistol, what can I do up here to make your job harder, do you think?
If I move around or...
Okay, 1 is move around. And 2?
Kind of reposition, maybe.
Okay, I think they're both the same thing. So move around, reposition, make it hard. I guess another one would be what? Maybe use a natural head glitch. Like, this is a lot harder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? So they, again, go on the same thing. And I think the main point is, what you did was stand still. It made it very, very easy for me. Because what I was able to do was, okay, cool. Fish is standing still. I'm going to jump, hit a burst, keep my centering where it is, go left, hit a burst, go right, hit a burst. And I killed you because you weren't moving. Okay? So that's a big, big factor. What you should have done there is use your cover a little bit more. I gave you the freedom. So your first thought should be, how can I use the cover more? Second thing, if you're weak, maybe back off slightly. Go for a different angle. Go for a jump spot. The point is you have the advantage. Try to use it. Don't give me any bit of blood there because I'll be able to go through, okay? Let's try it again. But you can see, right? Against a player like that, okay, we're cool. What can I do? I didn't know what you were going to do. I gave you the freedom, but I tried to go through your weakness, which right there, you gave me a weakness. I go through. I was able to kill you with a pistol, basically across, not the map, but, you know, from a good distance. I shouldn't be able to win that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ready?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect.
Starting.
Okay. Now, what I would say there was I was doing a very similar thing. I was shouldering out, getting a shot on you. One thing I didn't see from you was just enough pressure. I don't think you put any pressure on me. I don't even know if you hit any shots there, to be honest, in terms of not even hitting me, but even just shooting. So what you should be doing, in my opinion, is having a bit of pressure, pre-firing me a little bit, just putting the pressure on me to make a move. Right, but I was able to do this and go back into cover, right? You were putting zero pressure on me, so all I could do is this. I shoot, back into cover. Shoot, back into cover. Shoot, back into cover. Right? The point was, if I hit my burst, I get you weak and I back into cover. I think you should have put some pressure on me right there. If you know I'm coming left, go for a little pre-fire. Back off a little bit. Shoot my right. Do you know what I mean? Just make me work for it a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay? Again, even when I'm coming from here, as I'm sliding out, don't wait for me. As I'm here, start shooting in front of me. Like, you know I'm going to slide to the box. Just little things like that. Be a bit more proactive rather than reactive. All right, bro?
Okay.
Perfect. Let's keep going. Ready?
Yep.
Better. Now I'm weak. I don't have many options, right? Look at that. I'm literally one shot. Now I'm like, okay, cool. What do I do? I'm a bit weak. Oh, shit. You're actually pushing me. Okay. What do I do here? Okay, I like the aggression from you. I like the aggression. Probably not needed because you're the height there, but it was good. It was nice aggression. You actually caught me off guard, and you almost killed me there. But again, probably should have killed me. You just kind of trolled your bullets there, I think. I think that's fair to say you trolled your shots there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you have a rival class?
Yeah. I do.
Perfect. Let's get a rival out. Do you have any questions so far? Anything making sense or?
Nope.
Perfect. All right, cool. So let's get a rival out, and yeah, let's see what we can do here. So I like this drill a lot. This drill is just going to test your in-game mechanics and awareness. So would you like to start off being the aggressor here? Or would you like to start off being the aggressor from this side? So would you like to start off, sorry, being the head glitch player or the person being aggressive? What would you like to start off with?
I think just for checking it out, I think I'll do this one.
Yeah? Okay, so so you want to be the aggressor?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to stand here. This is our starting position. This area here is starting position. So if you stand here for me, please. What we do is we'll do 5 drills each, okay? So we'll have 5 attempts each. The person here, which is going to be me, is going to be standing on this head glitch. So you can come around and see where I'm standing. So this is the head glitch I'll be standing on. Your job is to try and kill me. The way you do it, up to you. You can move anywhere around the map, but that's your starting position. You can go backwards, forwards, up, wherever you want. The point is no equipment. And what was I going to say? I'm allowed to move as well, but I have a head glitch, so probably won't move, okay? So whenever you're ready, let's start. Every time you go, I'm going to try to work on how we can improve it. So whenever you're ready, let's go. Everyone does the same thing, bro. Fish. Everyone does the same thing. First time they go around, they do the same thing. They challenge me on an impossible angle. So, good news is, you're never doing that again, because it's not a good play, okay? The bad news is that shouldn't be your first instinct. So let's just recreate what happened. If you stand on this head glitch for me, I'm gonna show you what you did. So I want you to try and kill me, okay? You just walked out the corner, okay? You basically just walked out the corner, and honestly, it's just not the best play. Now, one thing I noticed about that kill cam, which is quite interesting, I think, again, this is down to mechanics. Now, when I explain stuff, I know it's going to take some time, so don't stress about it. But one thing I noticed there was, when you were shooting, you actually missed a lot of bullets in the head. Do you know why? Because I don't think you were controlling your recoil again. So it goes back to what we learned before. Right there, I think when you were shooting me, you were focused on the strafing. I feel like you forgot the recoil control. Even just right there, you were standing there, you were shooting, and your gun was kind of going all over the place. I'm like, I'm kind of right in front of you. That should be a very easy kill, okay? Again, it's absolutely fine, but we're just trying to identify why. So I really do think right there was just recoil control. So I want you to try the same thing again. I'm going to walk around the corner, and you should be able to zap me, okay? Because I'm not doing anything fancy. You see me, you're strafing. Just shoot me and control your recoil, all right, bro?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. A lot better. Now, I don't know if it's just me. Did you see the difference there?
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah? Like, the first time, I was actually like, okay, something's gone wrong. Like, you were missing a lot there, and I wasn't even doing anything crazy. So we need to make sure that those kills are guaranteed. Because if I have movement there, if I finesse you and I kill you, that's a problem. Because you're on a really good head glitch. Right? Perfect. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I would do this. So go back to the head glitch. Just because we'll mix things up. Instead of doing 5 at a time, we'll do 1 at a time. So what I'm going to do is, you're in the head glitch, I'm going to try and kill you. Now, this goes back to one of the first lessons I taught you, which is going to be controlling the gunfight by getting the first shot. So, ready?
Yep.
So, simple thing I did, right? I cameraed you, slid around the corner. I hit you with 2 bullets. Once I hit you with those 2 bullets, I then backed off. The reason why I back off is because I asked myself a question. At that point, do I now challenge him? That's the question I asked myself. And the answer is yes. The reason? Because I made you weak. So if you stand back on this head glitch here, I want you to just shoot me. Just shoot me twice. I back off. I'm like, right. Do I challenge him? Absolutely not. But first of all, really good right there. That's exactly what you want to do. But from my angle, this is what I did, okay? I go around the corner. If I miss my shot, shoot me twice. My first thought, back off. Okay, this isn't worth a reach out. He's going to chase me. Perfect. I'm going to reposition, okay? So my job there is to play my life for how long? 9 seconds. It's a little formula I've got in my head. If I go through, stand at the head glitch again. If I do this, I make you 1 shot. I'm like, right, if I jump around the corner like this, chances are I have to hit him with 3 bullets. He has to hit me with 5. I can probably win this. And the best thing is, the player on the head glitch, which is you, are more than likely going to be tweaking at the fact that you're weak, and you're probably going to go crouch. Right?
Yeah.
And that's where I have all the leverage. So what do? I push you. I get aggressive. I chow you. The point is, you don't want to be challenging someone on a head glitch. What you did is you walked straight at me, okay? What I did, I got you weak, and then I chowed you. Completely different gunfight. Exactly same scenario, right? Like, you see the same drill we're doing, but just a completely different approach. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. Now, what we do, stand at this head glitch for me, please. Now, I'm going to challenge you from this side now. I'm giving you a warning. And the first time, I'm just going to run out and try to gun you. And you should be able to kill me here, okay? Ready?
Yep.
Extremely difficult gunfight for me. I'm glad you killed me there. It shows that you're controlling your recoil because you didn't miss. You didn't fuck about there. You controlled your recoil, good shots, okay? You strafed. That's why we want muscle memory. Now, we're going to try the same thing again. This time, I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing. I'm coming from this angle again, but I'm more confident I'm going to win the gunfight. Now, I'm going to start off with this angle. It doesn't mean I have to end there. Okay? Ready?
Yep.
What was the difference there? I got the first 2 shots. It was all me from there. As soon as I got those first shots, it was over, right? Because I, again, had all the leverage. I made you weak. At that point, you were like, shit. Think about it. You won the gunfight 20 seconds ago by hitting the same shots. But what happened there? I didn't jump out into the open. I shouldered you, backed off. I just made it a lot harder for you to hit me. Now, from your opinion, what do you think happened there? What was the difference?
Yeah, I think you once you had that leverage on me, I was just like, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah, because you're weak, right? Your brain starts to program from not to win the gunfight, but to survive. And that's where it can get dangerous for you. Okay? Do you want to give it a go, bro? You can give it a go. Well, you can challenge me however you want to challenge me. I'll be on the head glitch, okay?
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready, let's go. problem there. You jumped out in the open again. So what you did the first time when you showed me, I thought was really good. But the problem is the second time, you kind of went back to your basics and jumped around the corner. Okay?
Yep. Yeah, felt it.
So I think right there, what we saw was, in terms of gun skill, recoil control, there's certain times I'm like, right, you're actually doing what we want you to do. So you're doing fine. The problem is when you're over-chilling, okay? So we need to work on that over-child. Now, next we have the VOD review. So the good thing is, because we went through the mechanics, we can see what bad habits you've gained in the VOD review, and we can try to work through them and counter them, okay?
Yeah.
But YouTube, that's going to be how you can improve your mechanics, your gun skill, all that good stuff. We're going to go to the VOD review now, but that'll probably be a separate video. So shout out to the boy Fish for letting us use his gameplay. Obviously, he pays for the coaching. So the fact that he's letting us stream it, absolute goat, man. Show him some love down in the comments. And I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.